Okay, we are back with the third of my Demonfear videos. This will do maps 11 to 15 plus 31 and 32 because that's how I released it. So this is Space Station. It's a very silver map, as you can see, with lots of flashing lights. I don't have especially I guess you'd say I don't have especially positive memories of this map. I have a feeling it's a lot of doors and fairly enclosed spaces again. As you will be witnessing so far, lots of doors. Hell Knight. Somewhat overly steep stairs again. That make it difficult to actually shoot monsters. Yeah, I put a bunch of barrels in front of the old Hell Knight there, so that this room's apparently completely empty. Oh look, isn't actually a way through there. That will have been some kind of nod to deathmatch play, I would think, on my part. Oh, and we're more or less back at the... I think this is the opposite side to the start. Red door, red key rather. Another Hell Knight. I have a feeling these might be archviles on UV. Ooh, misaligned texture. Noticed a few of those in other maps, didn't call them out perhaps, but they, yeah, they're there. Oh boy, they're there. So this is where we came in, and is also where the red... where the exit is, apparently. That was pretty quick. Yeah. Where are you running off to, Mr. Baron? Right. And I'm pretty sure that's basically, I mean, that's basically it, isn't it? Not much of a map here. I'll have a bit of a poke around, see if I can remember maybe even where I put a secret, but I don't think I can. Maybe I can work it out if I look at the actual map at some point. Dee. Not really. Oh, well, there you go. A secret. Don't know how many there actually were on the map. left some ammo behind there. That was the only secret, it seems. So this is just regular text, not any special text in this WAD. No dehacked at all, unless you're playing with the increasingly misnamed MIDI pack, which actually has a lot more than just MIDIs in it. When I was designing this particular map, one thing you'll notice, because I failed to kind of do anything sophisticated with it, is that I didn't do the varying heights thing. This entire city-scaped level is of uniform height. I didn't use the false ceiling, the thing you can do with false ceilings with the sky texture in Doom to allow. Of course, there's not going to be any secrets, is there, Adam? To allow different height buildings, which is a bit of an oversight, really, but bit slack, perhaps, in terms of creating more interesting visual design. On the other hand, I mean, some of these, like, what am I doing here? I don't know. So I could have done a bit more. There is as I recall, okay, there is an arch file. Apparently. Oops, that was great shooting, Adam. Well done. So I didn't do anything especially sophisticated in terms of the level design looks. I was about to say there is a New Kids run, I think, at some point in this map where you have to drop down into some sewers. There's also a surprise. Ooh. I'm thinking that those rockets were probably intended for Mr. Archvile, who is already dead. When I originally actually designed this map, at first on UV, I had a Cyber Demon stomping around in here, but the playtester fairly emphatically told me that ain't gonna work, and I took it out. But yes, my original idea was that there would be a Cyber Demon stomping around this place, and you would have to play cat and mouse with him, but it turned out you played an awful lot more mouse than cat, basically. And tended to get killed fairly thoroughly. Yeah, there it is. You drop down into there at some point. couple of different options here for getting a rad suit for popping down into the sewers. So let's use this one. I think there must be another key or something in here. Yep. And there's a couple of rad suits, you know, in case you kind of miss it the first time around. And then you come back out here with the suspiciously lighter square from earlier. I'll actually use those rockets, so I'll pick them up. Full on those. I think that's pretty much it for this map. Oh, okay. You come around here, and then I'm just going to ignore you. Ha ha ha. Because why waste the ammo, frankly? Okay, so this map is underground, and it can get quite hectic. It's got a fairly large number of hit scanners around, who can obviously and as you may be able to hear from the punchy noises, it's got some revenants too. So I don't recall there being a lot of feed. I mean, this basically, in terms of feedback from the playtesters, I think went fairly positively. Unlike the previous map, which, as I said, fairly emphatically told rethink the Cyber Demon idea, which I then did, because I was reasonably good at taking feedback of that nature. Yeah, so as you can see, this is basically envisaged as a subway station, and you clear out the monsters, and then you find the keys. Yeah, a kind of a bit of a failing of the set in general, I feel, is that there's usually quite a lot of action early on. And then there's picking up keys, killing the monsters behind the key doors, grabbing the keys, opening the key door, killing the monster behind it. Yeah, so yeah. The short, sharp shock is true. That's the thing that I was going for. But often it's kind of big flood of initial monsters, and then, you know, you just kind of finish the map. And there's not a lot else to do. And to a certain extent that's true here. I do like that it's kind of possible to leap those gaps. I didn't mean to bring that out. And yeah, that's this map. I'm going to try and remember where a secret is. There's a secret. Ooh. Finally found a backpack. So I guess I'll be hoovering up lots of additional ammo now, because why wouldn't you? I'm surprised it took this long to find a backpack. I don't remember intentionally withholding them in this set, unlike say in Doom 404, where I did actually deliberately include a backpack only on map 30 as a way of controlling power creep for continuous players. That wasn't an intentional kind of design decision here, but that's the first backpack I found anyway. Maybe there was one earlier. So this is City Hall, or Town Hall, or some name like that. I'm pretty sure, yep. There are... I knew there was at least one Mancubus around. So... another bit of a sort of, I guess you could call it a My House.wad, in the sense that it's, intended to represent a building. So, to the best of my knowledge or memory, none of the building type maps in this map set are based on a real building. I'm not going to claim that with a, as I said, to the best of my recall. I'm not going to claim that as 100%. Definite, no doubt, but I do not recall basing any of the buildings in the WAD on a real place. This is just to let you go out. Again, sort of a, some deathmatch maneuverability, so there aren't dead ends. That was the thing that I tried to do with the map set. We played it this occasionally in deathmatch with my friends. I'm not sort of familiar with anyone else having really done much deathmatching with the map set, though. So you can grab some rockets. And I saw a blue thing there. Is that a blue armor? I'll be wanting that at some point then. I honestly don't recall most of these maps particularly well. I did make them 25 years ago, mostly, and it's a blue key, not a blue armor. Oh well. A blue armor would have been pretty sexy. Pretty sure, though, that this map at some point is going to throw an Archvile our way, though that could be... No, there he is. I was about to say that could be an ultraviolence only thing, and obviously again you can hop down here to grab stuff through that window. But yeah, that's Town Hall, map 14. Generally prefer to start a map with the chain gun out. No secrets on this map. So this map's an arena fight with the Cyber Demon and some Revenants, as I recall. Yep. Ooh. So that didn't go very well. Oh, looks like both guys. Nope. That guy, eh? He's dead. He still isn't. Now he is. Grab some rockets. When I first designed this map, there were actual solid pillars where Mr. Cyber Demon is, and he couldn't basically fire out very well, so changed them. Now I'm saving that the Megasphere, but it's actually completely worthless to me doing that because, as I recall, the next map starts by giving you a Megasphere. I may as well rockets. He's pretty hard to miss with rockets after all, and so you'll be getting the, even though he's resistant to them, resistant to splash, that is. You'll be scoring hits most of the time. And you'll notice actually that there are a lot of rockets here. You know, it's kind of an assumption of the map that you'll use rockets to kill him. You can get up there and get what's up here too, should you wish to. There's plenty of ammo, that's for sure. Come down here and grab all of these. We'll grab you. As I said though, I'm pretty sure the next map gives you another one straight away. And then, yeah, to stop you just running the exit, you know, there is a door there. It does take a little more than just leaping through, but that's, I mean, that's pretty much, that's the whole map. So this is white magic. The secret levels are called white magic and black magic respectively. It's the same basic layout in both cases, but with different gameplay. So yeah, as I said, there is a megasphere at the outset of this map. I thought that was a secret. You're a sneaky fellow. Where did you come from? Alright, so that's lowered the old megasphere. Not that we particularly need it. I'm pretty sure that's going to open up eventually. I think maybe it opens something here, perhaps? No. Got to work out what the progression of this map actually was. Perhaps it requires you to pick up the megasphere. Again, this is a reusable switch when I don't think it actually needs to be reused. Something that I was not kind of across at the time. You know, don't make it reusable if it's not intended to be reused. Yep. So picking up the megasphere opens up the old exit. And black magic next. So spoiler, it's not going to be a megasphere that comes out. It's going to be Mr. Archvile. So black magic is basically a considerably nastier version of the same layout. So stronger monsters, darker light levels, darker textures. See, the lights are off. Those were lit up before. You know, and a slightly different layout. terms of exactly how it plays out. And where the secret was last time is not a secret. I think there is potentially one somewhere else, but I'm not 100% on that. I'm obviously going to put paid to him. Ah, yes. That fellow, because he's the only one that's still lit up, is a secret. Though, not a secret we actually need right now. Obviously, and I'm pretty sure, yeah. Chain gunner in there. Now I believe that has opened something up at the back, maybe? Yeah. Which gives me my yellow key. So this is, again, it's kind of all about forcing you to, you know, you've got to go to one end of the map to flick a switch that opens something at the other end of the map that allows you to do a, you know, sky door, basically. And there's your exit. So that hot start. So let me just quickly okay. Let me quickly just kill those guys to end it. So that was the third chapter, the 7-map set of Demonfear. Sort of, you know, making use of the fact that it's the city skies, because I wasn't using any new textures or anything, obviously. So some city kind of themed maps in here, and then this map is sort of starting the you know, hell on earth kind of vibe. So whereas the maps that we just played were mostly city locations, except for the Cyber Demon Arena, which is just a Cyber Demon Arena. They were city locations that happen to have monsters in them. We're now moving into, you know, the corruption on Earth, so hellish, but within the confines of the city. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed it. Catch you next time for maps 16 to 20.